Welcome to the spoken tutorial on setup for sales in Express Accounting. In this tutorial, we will learn to set up sales types, salespersons, sales areas, add and manage customers and customer branches. To practice this tutorial you must have knowledge of higher secondary commerce and accounting and principles of bookkeeping, and you should have already set up an organization or company in Express Accounting. Click on the Sales tab. Maintenance panel is used for setup of sales and customer details. Let us now see the steps for setup in sales. Step 1, set up sales. Step 2, set up customers. In setup sales, we need to set the following options: sales types, salespersons and sales areas. So, let us learn how to do so. Switch back to the Express Accounting interface. In the maintenance panel, click on Sales Types link. This allows us to define the pricing level for the specific customers. We can see retail and wholesale as sales types. For example, let's consider that the majority of our business is retail. So, we can keep the retail pricing as base price list. By default, tax included field is set to yes. This means tax will always be included in sales. Locate wholesale and click on the edit icon. Go to the calculation factor field. Type in the calculation factor to adjust the base pricing if you wish to. We will keep it the same. Next is tax included field. Check this box if taxes should be a factor while making the calculation. I'll check the tax included checkbox. Then click on the update button at the bottom of the window. We can see a message, which indicates that the details have been updated. Click on the back link to return back to the Express Accounting interface. Now, let us learn how to add a new salesperson. In the maintenance panel, click on Salespersons link. Here, we need to fill in the necessary information related to the salesperson. Fill the details as shown here. The provision field is used by a salesperson. He gets a commission or provision on what they sell. So, I will type 5% as commission in the provision field. Next is turnover breakpoint level. This is used for a salesperson. He gets the provision only if the amount exceeds the breakpoint. So, in the breakpoint field, I will type 500 BD. If the salesperson sells above the breakpoint, he will get a commission of 5%. In our case, it is 500 BD. Provision 2 field is used if the salesperson sells below the breakpoint. I will type 3 here. That means, if the salesperson sells below 500, he will get a commission of 3%. In our case, it is 500 BD. Provision 2 field is used if the salesperson sells below the breakpoint. I will type 3 here. That means, if the salesperson sells below 500, he will get a commission of 3%. Click on Add New button at the bottom of the window. Then click on the back link, to return back to the Express Accounting interface. Now, we will learn how to create a new sales area. In the maintenance panel, click on the Sales Areas link. Based on the sales area, we can create sales orders and make dispatches. Type the new area name which we want to create. I will type Manama. Save these changes by clicking the Add New button at the bottom of the window. We can also see the table with the updated entry. Click on the back link, to return back to the Express Accounting interface. Before we quote a sales order, we have to set up, add and manage customers and customer branches. Customer is an individual or business that purchases goods or services. We need to add customers to sell our products. Switch back to the Express Accounting interface. At the bottom left of the maintenance panel, click on Add and Manage Customers. Fill in all the necessary details of the customer as shown. In the customer's currency drop-down box, select Bahraini dinar. In the sales type or price list drop-down box, select retail. Fill the contact details of the customer as shown. I have selected the salesperson name as Rahul, which I had created earlier. We can see the sales column on the right-hand side. Fill out the discount, credit and other conditions applicable for that customer. I will keep the default settings, as they are. Scroll down. Click on Add New Customer button at the bottom of the window. Click on the Update Customer button at the bottom of the window. The success message indicates that we have updated the customer details. Click on the back link, to return back to the Express Accounting interface. Now, let us see whether the default branch is added or not. In the maintenance panel, click on the Customer Branches link. We can see that a default branch global has been added to the customer. Click on the edit icon at the right, to make changes in the given entry. In the sales panel, click on Sales Area drop-down box and select Manama. Keep the other field entries as they are. Mailing address and the billing address will be the same as customer address. If you have a different address, you can change it here. Then click on the Update button at the bottom of the window to save this change. The branch gets updated and the success message appears at the top. This brings us to the end of this tutorial.